Hi everyone, today in IPC we are going to be learning about a history of cars. So we're learning to know about how cars have changed since they were invented. So by the end of this lesson you must be able to name some land animals. You should compare cars from the past and present day, so you should compare old and new cars. And you could recall some key features or key facts about the first car. When was the first car invented? In 1885, Benz builds the first Benz patent motor wagon in Germany. Benz invented the car using a petrol engine, which is still what we use now. We use petrol. Before he built this car, there were vehicles that used steam to move, like the steam train. From 1885 until 1893, only 25 motor wagons were built. But in 1899, 572 motor wagons were built in that year alone. So they were getting faster and more efficient at building the motor wagons. The fact is, the motor wagon reached a top speed of 11 miles per hour. This is slightly slower than the speed of someone running. So if you were going as fast as you could in the motor wagon, someone who was running beside you would still be faster. Then in 1889, electric cars were popular from 1899 until 1914. But by 1914 they were not as popular because the petrol car was cheaper and easier to run. Next came the Ford Model T. In 1908 in America, Henry Ford designed the Model T and began building lots of them in his factory. This was the first time that making cars happened in this way, so more could be made and it was faster and cheaper. By 1914, it's thought that 9 in every 10 cars in the world were Fords, so if you had a car, it was probably the Ford Model T. Next, in 1938 until 2003, the Volkswagen Beetle was made in Germany. Can you think of why it might be called the Volkswagen Beetle? Maybe it looks like a beetle. In 1959, the Mini was built in England, Scotland and Wales, so in Britain, and it became a very popular car in the 60s. So here we can see two types of Toyotas, the old model in 1966 and the newer model. This picture is from 2014. And in 2014, the Toyota Corolla was the best-selling car in the world, and they are mainly built in Japan. And we can still see these types of cars on our roads today. So this is the modern or the new car. So now I want you to take a minute to discuss with an adult, talk to an adult about these different questions. What do you notice about the wheels? How many people can use it? What would happen in different types of weather? What safety features are there? What speed does it go? Then I'd like you to discuss these two types of cars. How are they different? And how are they the same? When you finish discussing this, then you are ready for your task.